In the Star Wars Age of Republic Qui-Gon Jinn comic, Qui-Gon is really struggling with the thought of being a Jedi and what it means to be a true keeper of the peace. Now as Qui-Gon struggles with that thought, he reaches out to the Force for an answer, and their response, I believe, is a direct warning of what Anakin will do many years later. Let's get into it. So early in the comic, Qui-Gon rescues Priestess of Wood from her planet as they narrowly escape a group of soldiers from the Metal Clan. As they flee, the Priestess screams at Qui-Gon, telling him they can't abandon the cause, they must stay and fight to save the trees. Qui-Gon refuses and insists her life is worth more. As they approach the Jedi Temple on Coruscant, Priestess says, I heard the Jedi were great warriors, but running at the first sight of a fight, the legends never hinted at your cowardice. Qui-Gon responds, I defended your life. Whatever you think He pauses, as he's clearly troubled by her statement. Qui-Gon speaks with Yoda about the situation, and explains to him that when the Priestess called him a great warrior, it upset him that the Jedi were viewed as such. We are seen as soldiers, servants of the politicians, with little mention of the Force itself. He's afraid they are merely seen as weapons at the Republic's disposal, not protectors of peace doing the will of the Force. Upon Yoda's suggestion, Qui-Gon seeks for answers as he takes off, letting the Force guide his flight. The Force leads Qui-Gon to a beautiful planet, but he quickly notices something is off. The planet feels cold. There's a corruption and darkness here. Qui-Gon approaches a sinister-looking throne as he seeks the answers from the living Force. Now this is where things get really interesting. Inside a Force vision, Qui-Gon is approached by red thorny creatures as he quickly disposes of them with the swift use of his lightsaber. As he stands above their bodies, they take form and Qui-Gon sees he has just killed many Jedi. And not only Jedi, but what could even be a youngling. Qui-Gon is then consumed by the red thorns, and at the last second, he snaps out of the vision. Qui-Gon exits the cave and thinks to himself, balance, but through a means beyond conflict. Violence sows the seeds of darkness. Unchecked, the Jedi become that which they fight against. Now if we look at this scene closely, what is the Force trying to tell Qui-Gon? We see him slaughter Jedi with his own blade, becoming the very thing he was trying to destroy. This scene is very reminiscent of Anakin's march through the temple as he left Jedi bodies littering the floor. Violence sows the seeds of darkness. This comment can directly apply to the moments Mace Windu decided Palpatine should die by his sword rather than stand trial. Unchecked, the Jedi become that which they fight against. Resorting to violence caused a break in the system that led to the creation of Darth Vader, not to mention Anakin's history of anger and violence associated with his attachment. In a way, you can look at this entire Force vision and directly relate it to the events of Episode 3. Violence sows the seeds of darkness. Unchecked, the Jedi become that which we fight against. I hope you enjoyed this breakdown. This was a lot of fun reading, and I highly recommend you check it out. I hope you have a great day or night, and may the Force be with you.